Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we are talking about the 1980 horror movie Nightmare City.
Incubo desinfectidosity.
My God, Sheila, what's going on? I don't know. I really don't know.
That ended very abruptly. I wasn't prepared.
We're back.
How's everybody doing? We are talking about Nightmare City. Very excited. I love Italian movies. Just giving away a little bit, just a tease. We're going to give it away.
Give it away. Give it away now.
I've been told, Aaron. I've been told. Anyways, tonight, AJ is out. He's on vacation in some sort of sinking island situation.
Yeah,
it's all
amazing.
weird and like hipstery and
Vacation
whatever.
while you can.
It sounds fun. Lindsay's back though, from Vegas. What happens in Vegas? Lindsay stays in Vegas. God damn it, you know that.
Unless you're a Patreon.
Unless you're a patron. That's right. You got to pay at least $1 to get that information, which we dive deep into on this week's episode. Anyways, but we do have a very special guest this evening. He's a new man.
Jerry Seinfeld's
I'm
person.
half the man I used to be.
Look at him. He fucking dressed up, buttoned straight up, like not even like
Slick
not
back the hair.
not loose,
Top
like
button and everything.
top button, tight button.
Killing
up
it today, John. Just
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Wait, come in, chat bomb. This is lip sweat. Can you hear me?
there. Look at this
Chat
guy.
bomb? Lip sweat? Bip switch.
Slicked his hair.
Are you a pomade man? What have you?
Yeah,
Are you
that's
Dapper Dan man?
sign
a
up
reference
for
to
Bad
that
Movie
movie.
Night Patreon, $2 a month.
No. So John, you are here. Welcome
I am.
to the show.
Thank
you
you
for joining us.
It's
as
nice
always.
being back. This is my first time recording anything in like 2 months. So
Are you serious?
yeah,
Well, we're whetting your whistle or something. I don't know what it's saying. Is that what it's saying?
usually.
Where can people find you? What are you about? What's your shtick?
Oh yeah, I do stuff called YouTube videos and podcasts called on the They Said We Said channel. The only thing that I've been really doing lately is the Cult of Films, because I blackmailed some co-hosts and they've been recording some shows while I was out.
Yeah.
And
What's that
that's been
about?
great. Yeah.
How come I didn't get to like do an episode without you of your show? That's fun. That's cool that they did that. Yeah, everybody should go check it out. And we are happy to have you back. And
Thank you.
We look
Good to be
forward to
back.
all the upcoming Cult of Films that'll be exploding out of your mind at any moment.
Yes.
But that's not what we're here to talk about, okay, John? So just relax.
I'll just mute my mic from the rest.
Just why don't you just frankly, why don't you
Your
just leave
presence.
at
Now
this
shut
point?
up.
You know, I mean, like, no.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you.
Nightmare City, which is weird because this would be right up AJ's alley, but he alas missed the episode. But that's okay. We're moving on. We're pressing on. And as I say these words, I come to the realization that since AJ does the premise hole, I didn't ask anyone else to do it. So
Must be a guest
I
job.
think it's the guest
Ooh.
host.
I think it's a guest job. John,
Right.
can you do in your best movie voice actor voiceover thing?
I
Tell
mean,
me
I'll
what-
try, guys. In
Nightmare
a world,
City.
holy shit,
Nice.
Italian world
You're
Go ahead.
hired.
Let's hear it.
where a man. Sorry, again, I'm
And
rusty.
you're fired.
Yeah, I know, right?
Such a strong start.
Where an airport terminal cannot stop saying the word bip switch and made John giggle uncontrollably in a vehicle by himself. A person happens on the tarmac. What is it? It's an airplane. Who's on the airplane? We're gonna find out.
This is the dumbest one we've ever done.
It's great. It's great.
That's saying something.
Person happens on the tarmac.
Person with a purpose happens on the tarmac. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the shitheads. starring a bunch of people wearing poop on their face, acting like zombies poorly. The end.
1980 movie. Nightmare City.
Nightmare
Nailed it.
City.
Brilliant.
Rated R
Absolutely
for
brilliant.
its insanely offensive dubbing. It's actually not that bad, but thank you, John. That was weird,
That was horrible.
and I was kind of into it. in
You kind of
certain
put him
ways.
on the spot.
I was
did
sober
put you on the
too.
spot.
Yeah. Can't drink
Yeah.
anymore right now. This is lasting a lot.
I had my gallbladder issues, and I continued to drink straight through that whole thing.
Oh shit.
Which is why you
Power
still
through.
have the issue.
I don't think drinking affects. I don't even know. I'm not a scientist or whatever they call those people.
A doctor.
You're not Italian.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, John. That was great. We will probably never ask you to do that. But it's okay. Now, for a very famous section of the Bad Movie Night podcast, the longest running section, I'd probably say. Lenzi, at some point, we're going to need you to come up with a section because you're the only one on here
Yeah.
who doesn't have
You gotta
one
own
yet.
something.
So,
I don't have a thing.
yeah, you need to think about
Shtick.
that.
I need a shtick.
You just ponder what your thing will be.
The Iowa shtick
sticks it to
can
you.
only go so far. Yeah.
I ponder things all the time.
Yes, we know,
know.
and it's
Out loud.
disgusting, frankly.
Keep your
Aaron.
ponderings to yourself.
Yeah, it's no one wants to see that. Anyways, Aaron, 1980, a year we've covered a few times, but not that many times.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I know, because I just say things that I don't actually know anything.
I'm surprised you knew what year this
So I'm
was
really
from.
not actually surprised.
I'm gonna say
Can we take a
haven't
moment,
covered this.
take a dive into that sweet, sweet history hole, get a little context for the movie and the year it was released?
Yes. Yes, we
Get
can.
up in that hole.
Mm.
On the tarmac.
Here we go.
Tarmac.
For Aaron's history hole.
No ICT.
Oh my god.
That is terrifying.
That is awful.
I don't like any of this.
How still do you have to sit?
You also got sweaty.
A lot more still than I can possibly do it.
If you only
But I'm
listen
gonna
to
do
the
my
audio podcast, you really
You're
need to check
missing
out.
Oh my god.
Nightmare City.
It is
like-
certainly Nightmare City.
We are all obviously terrified of the turtleneck he's wearing, right?
Yes. What are all those stains on his
Gunshots,
jacket?
right? Oh, you wouldn't you like to know?
It's gelato.
Are you staying like this the entire show?
I'm gonna see how long I can do this. I'm already getting muscle cramps. I'm trying to keep my head so straight. All right, so this was released. I still got hands. I feel so itchy. All right, this was released on December 11th, 1980 in Italian or Italy. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to keep this up, but I'm gonna try. And it was later released in 1983 in the United States. This had some really, really cool alternate titles. The USA dubbed version was City of the Walking Dead.
Nice. That is cool.
In Canada land, it was called Invasion of the Atomic Zombies.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I mean, look at that fucking cover artwork.
I know.
Right?
Isn't that awesome?
Amazing.
I can't look at it.
I know, it's hard not to.
And then you have this one. That one just looks. It doesn't look
Incubus
anything
sola
like.
cite contaminata.
Oh.
That was pretty
Wow,
good.
nice.
I don't know if that was right at all, but it's
There, that could be your shtick. You can do everything in a different language.
All right, so we've only actually covered one other movie from 1980. Do you want to guess what it was, Chris? Since you were here for this episode.
Oh, I know what it
Yes,
is.
Amazons.
No. Think way back.
Some sword and sorcery movie.
Way back.
Oh, way back. I was gonna say
Episode
Rawhead
6 of the
Rex,
podcast
you
from
know?
Is this the one with
December
David Carradine?
2016. It's called New Year's Evil.
Oh, evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We didn't really like that movie that much back then, but I feel like after all the shit we've watched so far, we
it'd
probably
be a
like that a lot more.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Circle back
I
around.
think so, too. So some other movies released in December
I can't look
1980.
at your fucking face.
You look like a really shitty wolf man.
I like how you smile. It's so weird.
Just the teeth.
The eyes
so
are
big.
all
eyes
over
are
the
going.
place.
Hold on, wait a second. How can I do this? Keep going,
Like
Aaron.
the old Conan O'Brien bits when he used that word.
It kind of looks like that.
I can't look at it this big. Okay, continue.
So much better
crying
makeup
right
than the
now.
movie.
All right, this is actually a still from the movie. I just had to add some extra forehead to it. All right, so
You added some holes and stuck things through the
and
holes.
some eye holes and mouth holes. It is just the history holes.
Oh,
so,
shit.
all right, so we have Superman 2, Flash Gordon, working 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton, The Dogs of War.
Oh, yeah.
And Altered States, a movie I've not
It's
seen.
a great
but
movie.
Chris, that sounds so up your alley.
Oh, yeah, Altered State's a great movie.
Yeah,
John,
I've
you've
never
seen
seen it,
Altered
though.
States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
He's a fan. And he has his shirt all buttoned up, so you know that's
damn, that
ridiculous.
poster's so cool.
fan of Altered States.
Our highest grossing films from that year were The Empire Strikes Back, Stir Crazy, Airplane,
Yeah.
Coal Miner's Daughter, Smokey and the Bandit 2,
Oh.
The Blue Lagoon, and The Blues Brothers.
Nice.
Our director for this film was Umberto Lenzi. We know him from a little film we covered many years ago called Iron Master. It was a sword and
Fuck was
sorcery
Iron
film.
Master. What
That
was
was the
that?
one
Was
with-
that the one with the volcano?
That was one with Ian.
Yeah. It had
Ian was in
The
it?
guy looked exactly like Ian.
Little baby Ian got to start.
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
the,
but it was
the,
the
the
volcano,
mountain with
they
they
discover
forged
iron.
swords in the
Was that-
mountain.
Yeah, the one where they like discovered swords.
Yeah.
And
Right,
they had
like
the real
that was the
animals,
first
like,
they had
murdering people.
iron.
Yeah. He has a ton of credits. 49 writing credits, 67
does?
director credits.
Yeah.
He's also known for things like Ghost House, The Tough Ones, Brothers Till We Die, and Cannibal Ferox,
Yeah.
which
that
follows
sounds
up to
cool.
this film.
What is a Ferox?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah. It's a very gory cannibal
No,
movie.
that's not what that means. I'll tell you. Okay, you want to know what a ferox
That's
means?
what I'm calling it. Yes.
It's a brown trout of a very large variety.
cannibal trout. It doesn't sound as appealing when you say it that way.
It's just the fish that eats other fish. Like so, a fish.
Possibly.
Is that movie about fish? I thought it was about. Okay, whatever.
It's about
Cannibal
cannibal.
Have
fish.
we ever done a fish creature?
Like a
movie?
piranha. Rip-off?
No.
We haven't. Maybe we
did
should-
Parasite, but not fish.
We should get into fish.
Fishtober.
Yeah, we've done lots of insects.
We could do one of the Jaws sequels.
There are a
Aquativember.
ton of shitty shark movies.
I don't like. I don't want
No,
to sharks.
sharks
Though.
are-
How about like humanoids of the deep? Is that
That's too good.
too good?
Is
Yeah,
that a
that's way
fish?
too good.
Do a
I'm
spotlight
touching-
episode.
We did Atlantis. That's kind of a fish movie.
Atlantis
He
was,
was
a fishman.
fishman with a golden dong.
If you haven't seen Atlantis, it's the best paper mache movie I've ever fucking seen in my
It
life.
had more lens flare than a what's his face film.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay? No.
Yeah.
J.J.
No,
Abrams?
J.J. Abrams film. All right, so we had 3 writers for this masterpiece, 2 of which are writing the remake.
Ooh.
The remake
Yes.
is a scam. It's a scam.
Well, it's directed by Tom
Tom
Savini.
No, it's not. He ran a
Yeah.
Kickstarter and it's like 7 years went by and we're having the $150,000.
It was
Oh my
recently
gosh.
announced, so maybe it's finally happening. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
It's supposed to star Ray Weiss, Jimmy Wong, who does voice acting for like Mulan and Wish Dragon.
Oh my god, that's like my friend. Yeah,
Yeah, and
he's
then,
a big Magic the Gathering guy.
Oh, cool.
And Deanna Price from Last Drive-In with Joe Bob.
Diana Bryce, yeah.
Yeah,
Diana Prince.
Prince.
Diana
Sorry, Diana.
The male
Prince,
lady?
Yes.
Yeah, male
Yeah.
lady.
Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy, the male girl. We also have Piero Reganoli,
I want
who has
like several
188
names
credits.
like that. How do I get that many names? I guess I need to do porn too or something. And then switch gears.
Why do you have to do? Oh, never mind. I don't want to know.
She did porn, and then she
Oh.
switched gears to Darcy. So call me Chris Jackhammer, and now I'm okay. I don't know. I didn't name me. That's what they call me in the industry. All right?
You just jackhammer anything, like
Because I bring a jackhammer on the set, and they're like, "What are you
Yeah, there
doing
you
with
go.
that?"
That was more of a Juggalo name.
bad. All right, so this guy had 188 credits. He wrote things like Caribbean Hawk, Objective Murder, and I'll See You in Hell.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
like
cool.
that name. That's a cool name.
Our cinematographer was Hans Berman. He's a German-Italian fellow who's done tons of things like Amnesia, Thesis, and Open Your Eyes.
Open your eyes.
Shut your goddamn eyes, there.
Our special effects here were brought to you by Franco Di Girolamo. You know him from Shocking Dark, World War, and the classic First Action Hero.
What?
Was that a
What?
prequel? Yeah.
Not
It's
the
prequel
last
to Last
one,
Action Hero.
but the first
I don't
one.
know. Our music was interesting for this one. It was by Stelvio Cipriani, who has 245 composer credits.
Damn.
He did things like The Man from U.N.C.L.E. on these are very obvious here, Death Proof and Grindhouse.
Yeah,
You could
but-
totally hear his work in those movies.
That's weird. Like, were they recycling his songs or something?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I love the music in this movie.
It was probably the
Yes.
best part.
It was
It's
great.
amazing. Movie's amazing. Music's amazing. All right, so moving on. Some movies to check out. We have Rome 2033, The Fighter
I can't
Centurions.
see that shit. What the hell is that? Enhance. Is that a spaceship?
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a
That's only,
Coliseum,
what,
a spaceship.
55
Oh
years from
man,
now?
this is why we
looks
need to
pretty
change
cool.
the name of the show to Italian Movie Night. I can't. do
You got
shit.
motorcycles, cityscapes. It looks amazing.
Is that a
Looks like-
fucking Coliseum too?
Yes, a Coliseum. with
My
aliens.
God, man, they got
Yes,
a Coliseum up in there.
This is
Guy in
gonna be
front
so
looks
cool.
like Odo.
Yeah, he does
From-
actually.
He just died. Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
he
did.
died.
Yeah.
He died recently. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
R.I.P.
At least
Sorry
he
to hear
filmed
that.
this Ighieri Delano.
So this is a Lucio Fulci film from 1984.
Yeah.
Now this is the weird part. In 2072, Rome, Italy, the ruthless CEO of a TV network plots to stage a modern series of gladiator games for ratings, while one contestant learns of a conspiracy behind the true nature of the results.
That's the Italian
The
running
Running
man.
Running Man in 2072, even though it's called Rome 2030.
I really want to watch
Il
this
Mano
right
dei
now.
Randy.
Yeah.
Can we just end this and just watch that right
I
now?
want to watch this. Yeah, it's amazing. All right.
We can, but Aaron has to stay in the.
Yeah. The whole time.
Oh god, that's gonna be so painful. I move too much. I realize now how much I shift. All right, so this is Eyeball.
I have two of those.
Terrifying vision of horror.
That's great. That's a great tagline for that movie.
It's so good. This is from 1975, so this would be a good one to go back to a little bit older film. A maniac killer in a red cape and a hood is killing off American tourists on a tour bus by gouging out their eyeballs.
Dun, dun,
Awesome.
dun.
Dude,
and they,
sign
and
me
they
up.
stay on the bus.
Hold
or
on, I
something.
gotta write down all these because I'm watching all of them by
You
myself.
may
What is
never
this?
live
Eyes
to
on the
see
bus
the end
go.
of it.
Gouging out.
What's
All right,
below there? Is it just
Night of
like
the Comet. A
optic nerve?
fantastic
Yeah.
movie.
I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen this, and I thought it might be
Well,
kind of
that's
fun to do
classic.
something a little bit different. I've never
Everyone's
seen
that
Night of the Comet.
movie.
You've seen it.
I've never seen it. No.
Great.
Even I've seen it, Aaron.
1984.
Even Spiv has seen it for crowd's sakes.
It's on
Crowd's
TV.
sakes.
I
For
have
crowd-
seen it.
crawdads.
For Crom's sakes or whatever from Conan.
Does the guy
The Lamentations of the
gouges
women.
out does the guy who gouge out those eyeballs, does he go arrivederci?
I
so
am happy
stupid.
to meet you. Yes.
Dad joke of the night.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. A comet wipes out most of life on Earth, leaving two valley girls fighting against cannibal zombies and a sinister group of scientists. I've
It's
never seen
fucking
it.
Night of the Comet. It's a
That's
classic.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
That's
seen
way
it.
too good for this show.
Here,
Shut
you
your
need to
mouth.
watch
I
that
don't
in your
know about that.
fucking free time.
Moving
right?
on.
Clogging up the show with this.
Tail
And
Sting.
Antonio Banderas
No, that
No.
looks like.
This is lower than
Is that an
Embarrassing.
airplane?
and Hayes.
Is that a
Yes.
scorpion?
It's a plane and a scorpion.
Oh.
I've had enough
it's
of
a
these
giant
motherfucking
scorpion.
scorpions
Oh, you
on this
beat me to
motherfucking
it.
plane. All right, Tail Sting from 2001. I just want to do the DuckTales like woohoo. All right, thanks.
You just did. It was good, yeah.
Yeah, I kinda
there
did,
it
sorry.
was.
All right, a pack of massive genetically altered scorpions escape
Yep.
containment. I can't talk and read with my mouth in this face. It's really hard.
What does it smell like in that face?
Awful. Just so,
Oh my god.
so bad. Turning passengers into victims and forcing one ordinary woman to confront her worst fears.
Scorpion.
Starring Richard Grieco as the worst fear.
Where's all my hair gel?
All right, that's all I got for this week.
Wait, what? I wasn't ready. Why do you keep doing this? You don't give any warning or anything.
I
Now
cannot hold still long enough to do this.
All right. Thank
Getting
you,
a neck
Aaron.
cramp.
That was a great history hole.
You got it.
It was good times. Here we go.
Instead of the art, I hit a
Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Okay, so Lenzi tweets out, we're going live on Bad Movie Night. John tweets out, we're going live on Bad Movie Night. I tweet out, we're going live as Bad Movie Night, I say. We're going live as Bad Movie Night. Lenzi gets more likes than me.
Oh.
System is rigged.
Why are you complaining?
Because that's what I do. I don't know.
I got one like.
I liked it. All right.
Chris and I like each other.
Pretty much.
I'll like it back.
I'm always like, oh, somebody liked my stuff. Oh, it's John. All right. Nightmare City. That's what we're here. That's what we're here to talk. There's no time for fun. We have to talk about Nightmare City. Lenzi, what did you think of the Nightmare City?
I loved it. It was really fun. I loved the music. I loved the practical effects. I loved this the Italian fashion and vehicles and decor and all that crap. But I had a couple problems with it, which we can get into later. But overall, I really, really enjoyed it.
You like Italian movies from the 70s, 80s?
I haven't seen a lot of them, but this one I really did like. So I want to see more.
Okay. Rebecca, first off, I think, no, you did. I thought at first you spelled your name wrong, but I'll just trust your judgment.
Been spelling it for 36 years.
She's a math teacher, not an English
But
teacher.
you've been doing it wrong. I'm just, no.
You're still a little verklempt tonight.
My parents just didn't have the heart to tell me.
So, what did you think of the Nightmare City?
I liked it too. I know you had said you didn't think I was going to. Not a huge zombie movie person, but I thought this one was a lot of fun. I didn't really understand why all the zombies had knives or where they got them, but
That was awesome.
but I was there for it, and definitely kept my attention, and I liked it.
Okay. John.
Okay. I might be the one dissenter here. I love Italian horror, but I love like giallo films. There's two very distinct,
this is
different kinds
yeah,
of Italian horror movies. There's giallo, which is like just utter trash, and it's so much fun. And then there's this, which is also utter trash.
Giallo's art. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, no, for sure. And there's some crossover, like the over sexualization and the funny blood. I was like loving the giallo looking blood in this, but yeah, for the most part, I loved probably like the first half of it, and then it kind of dips, and it's like a lot of talking about the situations what a lot of these movies back in the day did, even like Life Force, like we've talked about before. There's like those long people talking in rooms. It kind of sags, but when it hits, this movie hits hard, and it's a ton of fun. It has really high highs and low lows.
Speaking of sags. Spiv, what did you think of Nightmare City?
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I could post more.
Well, you are
YouTube
142 years old, so
clips. That's true.
Something's sagging over there. I just don't know what.
Something is.
But I'll assume something.
It was nice of them to put Juneteenth as my birthday. But,
Hey.
too soon.
No, it's a holiday we should celebrate.
It is. I know.
So, and it's also Spiv's birthday. Was it really your birthday?
No, it's not. No, they stormed the Capitol on my birthday.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
Anywho's, yeah, I liked the music. I liked the zombie stuff.
Yeah.
I could have used a lot more plot.
You were such an enigma that I will never wrap my mind around. You're like always complaining about the not enough story, and then we get to the most generic action movie with no story. You're like,
Panic
oh, it's
was
the best
amazing.
fucking movie I've ever fucking seen.
it had takeoffs and landings and explosions.
I
crashed into
don't
a nuclear
necessarily
power plant.
disagree with you, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I needed a little more to carry me through the 90 minutes. That's all.
Okay.
But I did enjoy it.
Okay. Aaron?
Yeah, I think John kind of hit it with the high highs and the low lows. There are times where this gets fairly serious, and you start seeing what are now very much zombie film tropes, where people are like trapped in areas and they're starting to panic. But at the same time, you just have this craziness of like people spilling out of an airplane with chains, knives, like axes, machine guns.
Machetes.
Machetes. It's like the crazies mixed with zombies.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Italian
it's more
form.
crazies.
It's more crazies than anything.
I don't think it's a zombie. It's definitely more crazies.
Yeah.
They have
if they went for all the
sentience
flesh
and-
eating, it would be more crazies.
Well, they
I think.
they
were
explain
zombies.
that.
More like bloody hole sucking.
bloody whole
Yeah,
survival.
it's
They're
more vampires.
Vampires,
Yes.
There's an interview with Quentin Tarantino where he talks about this because this heavily influenced Grindhouse with Planet
I can
Terror.
see that.
Yeah.
And he talks about that before he made that movie, he really loved Nightmare City, and it was a awesome zombie movie. And a friend of his was going overseas to meet with the director about something. He's like, "Oh, make sure I tell him how much I love his zombie movie." And evidently, the director was like offended that he thought it was a zombie movie. He's like, "Zombie? No, it's infected people. It's no zombie. It's infected people."
Stupid American.
Yeah. So
I'm not. Yeah, he's not wrong.
he's not wrong.
Hyper radioactive. I'll grant you that.
But it does feel like a zombie film in a lot of times.
Sure. I mean, it is more. It does remind me more of something like the Crazies, the remake, not the necessarily George Romero original version. I obviously really like this thing. I'm with John. There's difference between a giallo and this. I think giallo is way more experimental and stylistic, but
Avant-garde.
but it shares similarities in some places where story sometimes takes a back seat to whatever we're focusing on. Usually in a giallo, it's the experimental camera work and lighting and kills, fetishizing, that kind of stuff. But this is more, we're gonna focus on zombie gore attacks. Also, the misogyny carries through in most 70s and 80s Italian movies, and also here, where women just randomly get their titties cut off and ripped out and all that kind of stuff.
That's where all the blood is, Chris. That's where all the blood is.
Where do you keep the blood? I'm not a scientist, but that's pretty sure it's where you keep the blood. But it was fun. It is a movie that, at the end of it, you're like, "That was cool. Where was the story? Oh, we forgot to do that."
You
And
just
that's
give
okay.
shit about not having story.
Oops.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Not to
was
skip
my
ahead to the
complaint,
end, but I mean, it was fairly ambitious for how bland the story on the surface level was. I think it really tried something at the end. Did it?
yeah. It was like
Succeed.
Roseanne. Yeah. It was like, yeah. There is.
Don't get that at all.
What?
I just wanted to
Roseanne
let him go with that.
No,
I was like,
Rose-
I know
Roseanne?
exactly
No.
what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
You guys fucking
How is it
kidding
like
me right
Roseanne?
now?
Because it's on
John
surface
Goodman
level, it's
had
like
a heart
light
attack.
Trash
Right.
comedy.
John
but I
Goodman
mean,
had a heart attack. He dies in Roseanne, and then like the last episode, it was just a
dies?
dream, and he wasn't dead,
reanimated.
right?
No,
the end.
no.
Okay, I made all
Switch
that up.
that.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he was alive on the show, but he died. Like
Yeah. Okay. It was something
it
like
kept
that.
going, but
Yes.
he was really dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that, or it's the Bob Newhart show,
He
or
just
Mary
pretended he
Tyler
was
Moore. One of
there?
those shows that did that as well,
think
right?
It was Dallas.
It was like a
Dallas.
dream.
The whole show was a dream. But
If
It's a
this-
nightmare. I'm sorry. Living in the life of Roseanne, the show, that's a nightmare. That's
Well, now the show is continued without her at all. So.
Right.
Well, I'm not here to. This is not a political podcast, Aaron. Okay.
me. What the fuck?
God damn it.
put your shithead face back on.
Don't tempt me.
I did really enjoy this thing though. There is the music for me was awesome.
Best part for sure.
Love the music.
I'm gonna play a
Turtle.
clip just so we can get a little taste of that. Okay.
Such a John Carpenter
Damn.
vibe, right?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta get the
yeah,
zombie
actually.
attack music.
Feels
I
like
didn't think about
they
that.
live in the credits.
I was thinking, and I didn't check this, so I could be completely off. But I was like, isn't that how Day of the Dead kind of starts with something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it
along
feels
those
similar,
lines?
but more of an American version. Yeah.
More
Felt-
gore
it
though.
felt like Day of the Dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Got
mean,
any of the
it's
substance.
another because there's reporters in Day of the Dead, and it starts out like at the newscast. In this one, it's the reporter going to interview the guy at the airport when all hell breaks loose.
Blipswick Airport. Yeah.
Yep.
Lip balm switch.
That guy looks like Sean Connery from just like the eyes up.
Do you want me to interview?
And that guy's name is
Schwachter.
that guy's
Like a
name is
Tolkien painting.
that
Is
guy's
that a
name
zombie
is
over there? Sorry.
That guy's name is Hugo Stiglitz.
And he's a Mexican actor.
Yeah,
which was-
and he's also
Wait,
in
say it again.
Inglorious. Hugo
the Stiglitz.
Stiglitz.
I need
Every
to-
soldier in the German army knows who Hugo Stiglitz.
They filmed this in Madrid, right?
Yes, they did film it in Madrid. I did see that.
Hugo Stiglitz.
I will have to Aaron, people have names. I will have to disagree with you, Spiv. Like, I don't think this movie really waned with its like action sequence. Like, I feel like
I didn't
it was.
say that at all.
But
I
they
think
are
John-
repetitive a little bit.
Oh, did John say that? I'm sorry.
I said it sags sometimes.
I didn't think it sagged. I thought there were too many action pieces.
Yeah. If anything, like I said, I think it just lacks much of a story. It's just a bunch of reactions.
Now
to
we're at
things.
this new setting. The zombies attack.
But
Okay,
but
now
that-
we're at another setting. The zombies attack.
But I was okay with it because it's not like they lacked in the effort for any of these things. You had so many interesting kill sequences and fun kill sequences.
Poor Sheila.
You had disco dances where zombies just show up.
That blood is so good.
I love that they gave that girl like a Jersey accent because she was like just close
I'm sorry.
ups. No, you're fine. I'm just.
I'm sorry.
I wrote that down. It is such a weird collection of accents because I know they're all overdubbed, but you've got like British, you've got Jersey, like you said, someone else is Australia. Like
Yep.
it's just all over the place.
This movie is also kind of dangerous. I feel like it was made at a time like there are like sequences where a guy jumps out of a thing and he totally fucking just broke his legs. Like that's fucking.
Not just a guy.
No, he just did a
Hugo
forward roll.
Stiglitz.
Hugo
Yeah.
Stiglitz.
The Stiglitz broke his legs, and then they're just
Broken
like driving
Stiglitz.
around,
This
like
fucking
running over
scene,
people.
holy shit!
So good.
Oh man.
It's insane.
That guy got hit.
He
That
was
guy
dead.
got
And then
hit.
there's
His
another
head
one
got run
too.
over.
Yeah.
But that's
It's
the
a beetle.
fun.
They don't
Crazy.
weigh that much.
Hugo got run over
They made
by a
that-
beetle.
They made that beetle sound so badass too.
Yeah, they did.
That's the stuff I love. The
Italian
initial outbreak of a zombie movie is always the coolest part, right? And that's all this movie is in reality. It's like, oh shit, things are going crazy, and I feel
Yeah.
like they accomplished that pretty well.
But were you expecting them to just barrel out with a million zombies
No, from the airplane.
from
no,
the airplane?
No,
The
From the
thing was,
person
is like-
inhabiting the
You
tarmac
knew
or whatever the hell
airplane
John
was
said at the
full of
beginning.
zombies.
no, I did not know the airplane was full of zombie spiv. How dare
God,
you?
it's-
They were packed in there like sardines.
Yeah.
I did not know
How
they
much
was gonna.
agency do these things have? It's just like they're calm enough to like make strategies about how to attack things.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
they're
shut
like
down the electric and the.
yeah, they're
They
smart enough
cut
to fuck with the
phone
guy's
lines.
car
Cut
at
the
the
phone
gas
line, yeah.
station. They're
Did
flipping
they land
through.
the plane
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. They had to have.
because
But then they
still-
can't talk. And they just wanna
Autopilot.
suck your blood hole.
in 1980?
It's the
My
hyper
blood hole?
radioactivity.
Excuse me, sir. Is that what it's called?
That's
You're
a
a
scientific
blood
term.
The
Yeah.
hypothalamus or whatever.
The yeah,
Hyperthalamus. I love
What do they
it.
call it? The belly button.
it's just instead of like, I mean, it is like a weird like. It's not. I don't know how to say this, but like you have multiple characters and you like peer into their lives. So you have like a bunch of generals where you're like, oh, this is my daughter, and we get like a little bit of a B plot with her that really goes nowhere. This is
Nowhere,
my
yeah.
wife. We get a B plot of that, which really goes nowhere. And so
I
it's
still
like,
thought
fun,
the
though.
wife was the daughter because she's
Wow.
way young compared to him.
Yeah.
I'm
This
like,
is the
Pretty
daughter.
much.
that's the actual daughter. But then the other lady, I'm like, is that his daughter too?
That was his niece. Yeah.
this is the
Oh,
wife
robot
who is
lawnmower.
like unconcerned about the random lawnmower in her yard.
That she's doing age appropriate art in her art room as well.
It's like just absurd things that happen in this movie.
yeah.
She's like, oh, what if there's zombies? And she goes out back and the lawnmower's just running. And she's like, okay, and goes inside.
Whatever.
She doesn't
Goes
even
up-
stop it.
No, and goes upstairs and finds the statue she's been working on
Oh,
stabbed.
that thing.
Look at that
With
thing.
blood.
Thing was creepy.
And I don't know what any of it means or why it's in the movie.
It's because she left the coal chute open.
She left the coal chute open. And did you guys watch the YouTube version?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I purchased
paid
this on Amazon.
$2 for this.
Okay, so I watched a version downstairs, and unless something happened, which could have possibly happened, there was a sequence where like she has sex with the general and is like felt up, and you see like everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was on
before,
YouTube.
before the general leaves. Yeah.
That was on
there
YouTube?
There
Yeah.
was tons
Yeah.
of titties on the YouTube version.
Oh yeah,
Tons of titties.
we saw.
Yes.
them.
Me too.
Yeah.
I started this in bed. I think I fell asleep and missed all that. And then when I started it the next day downstairs, I was right past that. And then when I was cutting clips, I was like, hello, sir? What have we got here?
Yeah. Boobs everywhere in
There's
this.
several titties.
Yeah.
There was,
Now, I got several
manual
titties.
stimulation. There was
There
Hold
was
on.
zombie
Sucking?
cutting off.
Hold on.
was-
Yeah, let me find that. We
Stabbing?
have some, yes, there is extensive titty action going on in this movie.
It is Italian.
At one point, the zombie thinks, well, why not carve a titty out? And that is what he does.
Ah.
That's where the blood hole is.
This gotta hurt.
This makes my man boobs hurt just thinking about it.
But that's the craziness. That's the fun stuff. Where we're like, what is
Another
gonna
cool
happen
effect
next?
was right at the airport where they shoot that guy's arm off completely, like at the shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes!
cool. This is 1980. It's so violent. This movie's so violent. Like, the effects don't always hold up like this.
No.
That one's
but
great.
It's a fun attempt. It works for me.
Suck that blood
Let me
hole.
rub the dull edge.
I think
of
the
this
only
knife.
thing is that the knife attacking just gets kind of dull after a while. Not to,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
once
not-
you hit
not
a
that it's
knife
fun,
on a
but
blunt
yeah.
object. Yeah.
yeah, it just kind of gets like,
I don't know a lot about TVs. Especially tube
They're not gonna
TVs,
explode when you throw
but
them at
do
people.
they
They're full
explode
of-
like that?
They are full of gasoline. Lindsay.
TV bomb.
That was cool.
It
Yeah.
was very cool. But I'm like, damn, that mom just combusted.
That's the thing,
Exactly
though.
what happens.
This movie isn't like it's shot fine, but it's not that creative. There's some cool shots here
well,
and there. Like
this
is
is
cool to me, but-
1980 too, man. This is
Well,
not.
But yeah, but watch other Italian movies from the 70s
the
and 80s.
I'm
that are
not
way more
saying,
creative.
but that are more.
What'd you say,
When was,
John?
when was Shocking Dark? Yes.
Yeah, I said that, like the blocking is great. Like all the setups
yeah.
for the scene because they let each like before the kill, it has this formula. You have a zombie walking on screen, like staring, and then you have the person that the zombie's about to attack, and he reacts or she reacts, and then it goes back to the zombie reaching his arm out, and then yeah, exactly. And so it's very formulaic that way. But I kind of liked that. Like,
wait, I can do that.
so it made it feel so arty. But the thing that just sucks so bad that I feel like it missed the mark on is they put all this time and attention into, blocking the shots and putting cool music on here. The atmosphere is great, but the makeup for the effects are just so bad. So bad.
Well,
all
it
of
was
them.
it was
Come on now.
radiation burns.
Look at that goddamn shit.
Yeah, I like the makeup for the most part.
Some of
Yeah, I
it,
didn't think
like,
it was that
The
bad.
fake blood was not great, but everything
Yeah,
else.
There was like
It'll
one or
The
two
mud
main shitheads that were like
creatures.
full scab face that just
Yeah.
looked terrible.
you know those charcoal face masks? It's like someone gave up halfway through trying to peel it off.
I'm just gonna stick that back on.
Like, that doesn't look that bad to me.
Oh,
This was so cool. But that fucking, he walks in there and surgeon's like, like he was ready to go. Yeah.
That's a special class in medical school.
So the whole movie does revolve around this reporter guy, but his wife is a surgeon. And so like it all takes place in one day. The plane lands, the zombie starts spreading, and we do learn from some exposition dumps with the generals about how the zombies reproduce. I have the clip.
The victims of these creatures are contaminated, even if they only suffer minor injuries.
Then they can reproduce themselves, Colonel, say, indefinitely?
That, more or less, Major, is correct.
Now,
Oh, the dubbing was so bad.
God, Lieutenant Ron Jeremy.
If possible, sir. Only if possible.
they do have like a moment where it's like they're trying to say something where it's like, the government says we're not supposed to say anything, so we're going to
We're declaring
say-
our own state of emergency.
Yeah.
eventually. So it's like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean,
I
but it
liked,
feels like it's important.
Let's proceed with Plan H for now. We'll
Preparation
keep
H.
Plan B just in
Skipped
case.
all of them the whole way up to H.
Is that what Preparation H is about?
yes.
Okay.
It's to protect you from zombies.
You rub it
That's
on
for
your
your anus or
face.
something. Is
It'll clear all that stuff right up.
that
Yeah.
for hemorrhoids?
That's
what it.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what
They're
the
all
H.
hemorrhoid faces.
All right, Aaron, can you explain about that more? I feel like you would know.
The fuck? How would I know?
I don't know. You were coddled as a child. I don't know.
Does that give you hemorrhoids?
I have no idea. So that's where the movie is. Like, that's the setup you get. You know what's going on, but then from then on out, it's just kind of following around different characters going through the day. You have the main guy. He tries to find his wife at the hospital, which does lead to a bunch of cool sequences. And then we get like this intercut stuff with this daughter lady,
Oh my God.
which makes it seem like she's important. And we get her death later on, which also seems like it'd be relevant in some way, but it's never talked about later on in the movie.
Yeah, the general never finds out.
Oh
No.
God, that's so cool.
He does get a harpoon. through his
Harpoon?
chest.
Get down there.
My favorite scene with those two is like the one soldier comes to get them because they didn't answer the phone. He's like, I'll wait out in the car. And she goes, oh, I'm not going to let this ruin my weekend. And the husband starts talking to her, and I wanted, because he starts saying, you're my wife and I love you. And I wanted him to say, but you're being a stupid bitch right now.
I don't want
was
to
a
apply like
pacifist.
more thought to the movie than it is, but when they mention like the stuff with the government and the military, like, are they trying to say something about like her entitlement or her like how she's
I think
spoiled?
so.
And I don't know.
Probably.
But it was her
Yeah.
dad is the one that he was the main military guy. And he's the one that wanted to break from the plan. He wanted to go to preparation age because everything else was inflamed.
But she was like
Like a
swimming
butthole.
when they're about to leave. So she just doesn't really have a care in the world,
Yeah.
let alone zombies.
And then you get the other guy with the wife who we just know intimately because she's fondled and naked and all kinds of stuff
you missed
introduced
it.
in her introduction. And then she wanders around the house. And
She's
then
got one of the coolest deaths, though.
her friend shows up.
Well, she
and they're
sculpts
like,
that. She sculpts the head, but she's like, I don't know. It's not me when I'm making this. And I thought that was gonna go somewhere.
it's all adding to the milieu of the story.
Good word.
The mildew.
But you do get a sweet eye gouging scene from her friend.
Yeah.
Well, first she gets a titty
Titty
And then he
gouge.
gets stabbed in the tit.
because you got to get that in there. And
Poor
then,
Marissa Tomei.
Oh no!
Yeah, she does look a bit like her. Oh God, that's so
God.
Like
It's nice.
heals it up too.
It's fun effects.
Yeah.
I love
That's where
these
you get the
Italian
blood
movies
from, too.
where you always get the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It's always focusing on the.
Person being tortured.
I mean,
attacked.
a lot of giallos are this way as well, where the women characters are always like shocked and in fear and stunned that they can't do anything except for react, and the
But,
camera has to
man,
zoom
somebody
in on
starts
them.
cutting off your titty, you're gonna be stunned too.
That's true.
But
Yeah,
you can't like outrun the turned nurse or something. Like everyone in here, it's like no one's in like good shape. These zombies or whatever, they just kill so slowly, and not in a like inevitable zombie way. In a you know, this is a great scene.
I loved this part.
Yep.
I mean,
Whole
we
back
all
of
knew
her
it was coming, and he has
skull
to
jumps
blow
off.
his wife's head away. But it's fun. Like,
Yes.
all right, let's watch that in slow motion, guys.
Yes.
That wig went flying.
That's a paint. That was
yeah,
a
that's
paint.
Paintball for sure. Yeah.
That still seems dangerous.
I think they
That's-
legit killed her.
I mean, to shoot her in the middle, like in the face with a paintball,
All right.
that's dangerous. You could shoot her in the eye and like
You could have
blind
lost
her.
an eye easily.
It was
this
the
mo-
80s.
This movie is like ambitious. There's so many locations. It's constantly moving. You
Dude,
get a
the end of the
hospital.
movie, where it
I
ends,
was
where
hoping
they're
for
at,
more at the amusement park. Yeah.
Amusement park. It's awesome.
That's like Zombieland level stuff. There.
Yeah.
That's where
She
that's
has the
inspiration.
greatest reaction face.
Yeah, she does.
The wife.
And they start like
I
going
like
up the
how-
roller coaster and shit.
And the greatest dummy double, I think.
Yes.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
That was awesome.
I did not expect that. I did not see that coming.
That was fantastic.
I love when the dummy's falling.
We'll get there. We'll get there. What were you saying, Smith?
When they stop at the gas station, and presumably because they need gas, but then they go inside, they walk around, they have a drink of coffee.
Chilling.
They have a conversation. This is like the
There's
old
zombies
west.
chasing you.
It's Italy. You gotta have your time.
Well, they
You gotta
didn't.
take a little
They
break
didn't.
there.
They didn't think anyone was chasing them at the time, did
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but all the radio announcements they heard,
Yeah.
and then they kept having these big conversations in the car, like, I think humans and technology are the cause of the problems. And Do you think we should be extra preachy in this?
That guy.
Look at that fucking zoom.
Boom.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Italian zooms.
My favorite was find something that looks like cotton, and then she finds this like giant raw sack of cotton. Will this work?
Lucky for
No.
us.
Yeah, find something.
Yeah. And where this movie goes by the end is either really creative or a cop out in every conceivable way, but either way, I was all for it.
Do
They
you
start
have a
climbing
clip
this-
of the preacher?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and how
Because-
she should have seen his
Yeah,
face.
she walks in,
Yeah.
sees his face, definitely. And then he turns 360 so we can see it.
Mhm.
This is all I have of it, of him beating the preacher.
Great location though. Like,
You
look,
would have.
Great
Yeah,
location.
Yeah.
That's a
Beautiful
famous
church.
church, isn't it? It looks
Is it?
familiar
I don't know.
from some travel show.
I was also confused because at one point, like the general guy, like goes to get like pilots who are gonna bomb places, and they run into this one pilot who like is unwilling to help because he doesn't trust anyone, and they just blow him away. And they're like, they kill his one pilot, and they're like, well, we can't do anything
need
else.
you.
That was our only chance, and now we're done. But
got a
there's like
sweet
40
mustache,
planes that they show
He looks
us.
like Mark Duplass.
Well, because they had a plan that they said they have some gas that'll stop them. That's their big
that
plan.
what it was? I
Yeah,
forget.
there's like gas to spray over everyone. through
Oh
the
yes, I do
planes.
remember that.
This
now.
isn't even an Italian joke, but it was like spaghetti. They're just like throwing shit on the wall. And
Yeah.
like, wait, did they say something about gas? I don't know. Here's another titty kill. Like, who cares? It was fun.
At one point, when they do go in that gas station, they're like grabbing supplies and they grab milk, but it's just off the shelf.
Ugh, yeah.
It's pasteurized.
Warm milk.
What?
And booze,
Oh,
right? Like she was just
sealed.
How
floating.
dare you try and justify that, Aaron? How
It's
dare
the
you?
80s.
You just drink warm milk that's been sitting
Maybe
on
it
the
was
shelf?
powdered milk.
That is nasty shit.
You put ice in orange juice.
Yes, because it's delicious.
John, what do you think about ice and orange juice?
I've never heard that before.
You're never coming back on this show.
Why? I mean, just refrigerate your orange juice.
No, ice makes
Yeah,
everything.
well,
better.
yeah, I do
Oh.
refrigerate the orange juice, but then when I'm gonna have a nice tall, refreshing glass of orange juice, add some ice to it as well.
Do you do ice and milk?
No, I'm not an animal.
No.
I don't,
Okay.
Who would do that?
Nobody drinks
I have
milk.
known
Milk is
people,
not
yeah.
for consumption.
Not friends with those people anymore.
So the amusement park, the zombies have machine guns. They have all kinds of weapons. It's pretty cool. This guy, look at that,
Oh.
man, some of those are really cool. But this amusement park thing, like, there's just so much production value with all this stuff, with all these
Yeah.
locations and things.
I was hoping for a lot more amusement park rides to be used.
Well, then it's
Everyone
more
has a
into
hand axe.
comedy.
Where did we get all the hatchets?
Yeah, if I needed to grab a
machetes.
hand axe, I'd be like, I don't. Where the hell do I even
Where
get? I
am
guess
I
I gotta go to the hardware store or something.
It's an Italian thing. Everyone has their own personal axe.
I guess so. They go up this roller coaster, which looks.
Where does he get these
extremely
grenades?
dangerous.
Right. It was next to the warm milk.
Like all of a sudden he has grenades.
Spiv, Italians generally in the 80s
They just
carried
carry them.
grenades. Carried them.
It's self-defense.
You
I love
never
how he
knew.
always threw the gun when it was empty. That was a
That's what
fun
you gotta
touch.
One
Yeah.
last hurrah.
And for some reason, the helicopter goes to meet them and pick them up on top of this roller coaster.
I think you mean the helicopter.
Helicopter. It looks legitimately dangerous occasionally.
Mhm.
It's still awesome. I was like watching the time tick down on this movie, and I'm like, how the shit is this thing gonna end? Are they just gonna get away on this helicopter? Is it gonna roll credits? Because that would be unsatisfying.
Yeah.
No, it does not end like that.
Thought they were going to do the Dawn of the Dead ending where they escape on the helicopter, they land on some remote island, and then boom, zombies everywhere. Something like that. But
Mhm.
Would
nope.
that have been satisfying to you?
No, because
little-
I think this was actually interesting. The way they attempted it poorly.
Yeah, I mean, you have these moments where she's like hanging on, and it's like stressful.
hold on. I can't hold on.
Hold on, let me get the dummy.
Why don't they pull the rope up?
Right?
But you get the twist.
She keeps screaming.
Oh,
They
it's just-
repeated the scream.
Yeah.
Let's look at this slow motion.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, it's totally
you
tummy.
can see the
Her head spun around.
and then fell off.
My buddy.
I still like it. I don't care what you guys say.
Oh, it's great.
No, it was fun.
Yeah, and then you get the end with the music, and I was like, doesn't get better than
the
this.
the whole time through is sweet.
I didn't really like the ending
Yeah.
Oh,
The twist?
because
nightmare becomes reality.
I'm sure when this was first done, something like that hadn't really been done before. But
Yeah.
the "wake up, it's a dream" thing has been done to death. So I was
This
like,
was pre-Shyamalan.
fuck this movie. But but then he goes to do the interview and stuff, and at some point, wouldn't you be like, oh my god, my nightmare's coming
feels
true.
familiar,
Maybe
yeah.
I should change my behavior to try to change what happens.
I think the problem is like the twist happens where he wakes up from the nightmare, and you're like, if you just roll credits there, that's the movie.
Yeah.
But it keeps going, so it's like, oh, we've seen this, so what's
it's
going to
basically
actually
almost
happen?
a, like, frame for frame reproduction of the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
which is just
Yeah.
weird.
Well, I like how it showed like the more it went on, he kind of was accepting that it was a dream, and like because it was like he was you forget your dreams
Was he, though?
sometimes.
Okay.
So like yeah, by the time that there was like a weird plane coming, he was just like walking up like nothing happened. Where in the beginning he's just like, oh shit, he was all rattled from the dream that was going on. So I don't know. It was interesting, and I liked the point of where they cut it because that was right before. It was ambiguous to see like if the shit was gonna go down or not. So
Let's check out
but
the
it
clip
was.
at the very end.
The nightmare becomes reality.
They could have showed me anything and then cued that music, and I would have been like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah,
Italian
fuck yeah.
Castlevania music or something.
It's so cool. I love it.
Blue Man Group.
I just love
Italian
it.
Vania.
I love it. This movie, it's not perfect,
No.
but they went for it in ways that I just really appreciate. Like, there's just these fucking aerial shots and stuff. Like, there's just a lot here.
They are a bit
How many
shaky.
extras did they have in this movie?
Quite
I
a
know.
few.
Like, look at all these people running around like assholes. And they're all dead now because this was 1980. So
Yeah.
that's 41 years ago. This guy right here, this guy in red, fucking dead.
Schnitzel's still alive. I looked it up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Schnitzel.
What was his name again?
He's got movies coming out still.
Yeah.
Hugo Stiglitz.
Stiglitz.
I think he looks like Daniel Stern in some.
A little bit.
Yeah, he does.
I can kind of see that.
The illegitimate
Push
love child
down.
of Sean Connery and Daniel Stern.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else with the Nightmare City?
The also the vet bandits.
No.
Okay.
Lindsay, you got something?
The footsteps were really loud.
Yeah.
Did anybody else?
That's how it sounds
yeah.
in Italy. If you
Oh my goodness.
very hard
It was
surfaces.
driving me insane.
No, what I was gonna say is just this continues that trope of when men are fighting to the death that women just scream in the background.
Isn't that how it is?
been playing the misogynistic role as he usually does.
That's my
Like a
role.
weekend in Las Vegas.
I did appreciate
Not a
that
character, it's just how he is.
They cut all the love scenes short. Like, yes, we got gratuitous, like, over sexualized kills, but like the old man groping his niece in the beginning. I'm glad that he got a phone
they
call
got
pretty
that?
quickly.
I
Yeah.
feel way weirder about watching that now, John. Thanks a lot.
He's very young looking and he's
Yeah.
older looking.
It's Italy.
Wait, are you talking about the scene that I didn't know was in the movie and then I found
Yes.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was gross. But that's just 70s, 80s Italian movies where the guys are 40 and the girls are 20. But that still continues to this day. It's just movies aren't as exploitative as these kind are.
We call them casting couches now.
Do you want to be in the movie or not?
Ugh. No.
All right, I'm gonna hit a low. All right. Lindsay, would you recommend the Nightmare City?
Definitely. It's fun.
Rebecca,
Yeah, I would recommend it.
John.
I want to edit it, but then I'd recommend it. I would take like 15 minutes out, and then this thing would fuck hard.
That's my actual fan Die Hard movie I'm making, by the way.
Fuck her.
Fuck hard like the jackhammer.
Starring Michelangelo Schlitzstick or whatever.
He cracks open a Schlitz every time.
I still got it.
Spiff?
Yeah, when the movie ended, I was like, that was pretty dumb. But then, like 20 minutes later, I liked it. So I would recommend it. Yeah.
Bluebird.
Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly enjoyed it too. It does get a little repetitive at times, but then you just get amped up into like the amusement park scene and all the other stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm way back into this thing again. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for Italian filmmaking from this era. I love everything about it. I love the zooms. I love the music. I love the look. And then this movie was chocked full of just ridiculous absurdness, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. So I highly recommend Nightmare City. This was a great time.
Which had more boobs, this or Gwendolyn?
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn was more pervy in its absurdness.
Yeah.
It was like, how can we be pervy?
The case was just a boob. Yeah.
In 3D.
What are you going to do? I'm keeping that clip forever. Shocking dark. All right. Alternate titles. Does anyone have any?
Got a few.
I've got a bunch because I didn't actually.
Someone
make
has
any,
to have Nightmare Titty.
But people email me.
Titty.
There you go,
All right.
Rebecca. That's you. That's all you do. You can
Aaron,
be
go
you
ahead.
can be the perv for a change. We have Stabsies, Crazy Zombies, Eczema of the Dead,
No doubt.
Leper Apocalypse. Surprise, you're dead because some crazy asshole with a skin condition went on a murderous rampage for no apparent reason.
Surprise.
Take me down to Nightmare City where the grass is green and the skin is gritty.
Wait, are you
Lots of
serious? Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Amazing, Aaron.
All right, we have Plain Panic 2. Attacco della persona a solete. This means something like stabby assholes or something. I forget what it was. The importance of proper skincare. Dermatologist hell. Invasion of the asshole scratchers because they're all scabby and gross.
Hemorrhoids.
Are you just thinking about their assholes the whole time?
Apparently, yes.
Well, if their face looks like that, just imagine.
Oh, god damn. Unreleased Dove commercial moisturizer commercial number 32. And finally, titty torturers.
Did it.
All right. I didn't come up with any because I forgot, because I always do forget now. But
Didn't you just say you had a bunch?
No, Paul sent me some.
Okay,
Did
cool.
Irene, I don't know if you sent me any.
Paul, is Paul back from vacation or something?
Paul's back, and Charlie Smith sent me some, so let me go through these. All right, here we go. Paul's first. A Nightmare for Titties. It's going to be a theme. Oh my God, Paul, this is some smart person shit. The Judean People's Front of Judea, Civil Defense Now,
Judea.
but first, okay. All right. The Judean People's Front of Judea, Civil Defense Now, but first we should really settle on a cool name. What?
Is that from Life of Brian?
Maybe, I don't
Kind
know.
of sounds like it,
sounds like
doesn't
it.
it?
That actually, okay. Mobius Striptease. The Incredibly Melted Men.
Oh.
28 titties later. But he spelled it titties.
That's the front runner.
That was very good. That was very good.
Fantasy Dieland.
Okay.
Leg warmers and beer koozies from zombies for zombies. Crouching zombie uninformed public. My wife's hideous art makes me say racist things.
I'm no Michelangelo. Yeah, no shit.
No.
Six Flags Over Death.
Mm.
General Do Nothing and Stonewall Jackson and how to play Nero's fiddle. Paul's too
I had
smart for
one.
me.
I just have one.
Oh, you have one? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Bip Switch chapstick for men.
I would kick you off the show, but it's annoying now with the second radio track thing and how it works.
That's the theme. How can I get kicked off the show?
Charlie Smith says, okay, Nightmare City alternate titles. But then this is on. I don't know if this is one title or if it's going to be. Okay, I'm just going to read it.
as one.
Just do the whole thing.
Me down to the Nightmare City where the grass is green and what looks like zombies are pretty. Oh, won't you take me home? Okay.
You thought that was multiple titles?
I didn't read it, so I thought maybe. I never know. Irene sends me things that she just does voice to chat, and it's
Yeah,
like,
okay. Irene's are
deciphering.
sometimes a little, yeah, but
yeah. So I don't never know what I'm getting. Okay, that was good. All right, everybody centered. Do we have a game?
We do.
Okay. And is there a
Skin
game?
conditions.
Because I'm still looking for the bumper.
There is a game.
So we have a game, is what you're saying.
I am saying we have a game.
All right, you don't even have to keep repeating. I know we have a game. Here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of popular tripe. Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
All right. So this is a zombie facts game. I shared my screen. Can you see it?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Let me add it. Sorry, I was responding to my wife.
There we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, creepy.
Ooh.
Oh, she's scary. All right. The word zombie comes from the African word nzambi, which means what? Is it God, dead, friend, or creature?
Friend.
Dead.
Dead. B.
I think friend.
Creature.
It's God.
God.
Yeah.
God is a zombie?
God bees.
God is
Easter. Only on Easter.
Zombie.
That's Jesus. That's a zombie.
Like anyone can sound like Billy Corgan, just pinch your nose and go to
Just because
town.
he's his own son and his own father, and he's a zombie.
Why are you questioning it?
Yes.
It all makes sense, guys.
Party is here.
What day is Zombie Day celebrated?
Oh,
Is
man.
it January 23rd, October 8th, August 14th, or December
October.
3rd?
October
December
8th.
3rd. December 3rd.
I'm going to go August 14th.
January.
It is
Oh.
October 8th.
Is that what I
Halloween
said?
month. Come on.
No, I didn't say that.
No,
Damn
you
it.
didn't say that.
Hi.
According to Haitian folklore, feeding a zombie what will restore the person? Is it salt, iron, milk, or chilies?
You need some milk. Get
think
him
milk.
some milk.
Milk.
Iron.
I'm going to go Chili's.
Milk. Like
It
the
is?
food.
Baby
Like
back
The
ribs.
restaurant, yeah. Baby back.
Yeah, they have those crispy chicken things. Those are good.
Salt.
Yeah, just give him a Fiesta Explosion salad and he'll be ready to go. No, all they need is some salt.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's some horse shit.
clears it right up.
Oh.
Nothing okay, if you're dying, nothing is cured by salt, all right?
Meat is cured by salt.
That's true. That's so true.
You had that one in the goddamn holster. That was amazing.
John, have you tried an all salt diet?
That was
In
Game's
what
like 30
year?
years in a week.
In what year was the first zombie movie released?
Oh, 1913.
What was 1963?
Old. Like
65, somewhere in there?
1920 something.
Are we talking about like the Romero one or like before?
No, way before that.
36.
Way before that.
And it's then like 1930.
I'm going to go
something.
38.
Yeah, 1939.
Close. 1932.
Oh.
White
White
zombie. Yep.
He can fill in for Vince Neil.
Dracula. Zombies are also called what? BLE, RLF, ITO, or MCF?
Some fucking
IDK?
gigolo shit. Big, lengthy
Real
eaters,
life.
rotted life fuckers, itchy tit offers, mother cock fuckers. I don't know.
That's, yeah.
What? Did you say moldy?
Mother cockfuckers, what?
That's my nickname in high school for some reason.
D.
D. Let's go for it.
Yeah,
I'm
B.
going to go with BLE.
RLF for sure.
I'm going B.
It is RLF, reanimation life form.
That's like what a nerd would say. Technically, it's a reality.
It's
large
an
parts.
RLF.
Onset by...
My motherboard.
They were infected people.
And we're like, where's the motherfucking cockfuckers?
Only if they're moldy.
Which organization has released tips for surviving a zombie attack? Is it the WHO, the CDC, the U.S. Department of Health, or the Red Cross?
WHO.
CDC.
Yes.
It's WHO.
WHO.
The who?
Yeah.
Where are you?
The band, not the actual organization. The band.
It is the CDC.
Yes.
They have a graphic novel helping to give you tips.
Perfect.
Nice.
That undermines the legitimacy of the CDC.
And go get your vaccines.
Don't worry, Chris. We've been working on that for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
True.
A Cannes Film Festival sensation zombie movie, Colin, cost how much to produce?
It looks cheap
$1,500.
from the cover.
$100.
$10,000.
1,500.
$666.
Ooh.
It was $62.
That's a
Wow.
lie. It
That just
definitely
buy
costs more than
lunch?
$62. Yeah.
No, we already had the cameras.
That was the
Yeah,
cost to
it
enter
still
the
costs
film
more than
festival.
that. Yeah.
The editor donated his time.
Last one. A fungus takes over what type of insect, turning it into a zombie that does its bidding?
Ants.
Is it bees, ants, beetles, or ladybugs?
Yeah.
Ants.
Crazy shit.
That's the quadriceps.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cordyceps?
That's what those games are based on, right?
quadriceps
Last
in
of
my
Us?
legs.
The Last of Us games are kind of based on that. Okay. Wait, I just missed all that because I was thinking. What did you say, Spiff? Was it perverted?
Is that
talking
a
about
quadricep
it
in your
today.
pants? Where you just have to see-
All right, I'll just assume it is. All right. Oh, I wasn't listening again. What did you? Oh, never mind. Just move on.
It is ants.
Yeah,
So there's
it's so creepy.
Yeah, that thing sticking out of its head is just crazy.
That's real.
Yes.
That's so
Yeah.
insane. That's so.
But it
cool
makes it
also.
climb up that branch and
Mm-hmm.
bite down and
Just stay there.
It's like the
Yeah.
what's the thing from cat poop that affects humans?
Stigmophilosis.
Toxoplasmosis.
Toxoplasmicity.
toxoplasm. Yeah.
Plasmosis.
Clean the litter box.
Just bite in those turds.
All right, that is it.
We actually
good, that's
sold
fun.
cordyceps mushrooms in room service at Caesar's Palace. They were like
Really?
$2,000 an ounce.
Damn.
For what?
Wow.
Why do you want
Chinese
to eat
food.
that?
Chinese
Did
food, yeah.
Seinfeld order them?
Do they cook them?
Fuck Seinfeld. How dare you?
We're not allowed to talk about that. That was on
Yeah,
our
they
pre-show.
cook 'em.
Sorry, we got the
They
one.
cook
Pre-show
'em and
material.
it
If you want to
smells
hear about
like you think it would
John's
that a
interactions with
pre-show?
Jerry Seinfeld, then join the Patreon. Yeah.
That
$2
was like
a month.
2 years ago.
$2 a month, patreon.com/Bad Movie Night Show. Still there. You get access
Still
to that
there. It's on
immediately.
the internet. It's forever.
I have no idea what episode that's from, though. Good luck listening to 150 episodes. to
Let
get
us know.
there. All right, let's move on and do some emails.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we watched the pulse-pounding excitement, Point Doom, Richard Grieco, Dice Clay, Sebastian Bach, and a whole bunch of other people. Jason Case, he says Point Doom is a remarkable failure because Point Doom is a boring action movie about dangerous motorcycle gangs and drugs.
How dare him?
And
Lindsay
Sebastian
will
Bach.
love that movie.
And Sebastian Bach explodes somehow. Let's
Cordyceps.
see here. Yeah, mushrooms.
Bring
Oh
the
my
energy
God.
up, Spriv. You're bringing me down.
Oh, energy man. Point Doom. It sucked the energy. Pulling it all.
And other things.
What Lies Beneath is not a great movie, but it was an interesting movie once through. It's just the twist is exactly what you expected once it comes up.
See, I vaguely think that's the case, but it's been so long since I've seen it. I think I might be able to watch it and not remember what the hell the twist
Wait, what are we
is.
talking about? I
I
wasn't
don't-
listening.
What Lies Beneath? I
Beneath?
don't think I've
Get
seen
this
that.
shit out of ass. That's a good movie. It's well made, too.
Get the shit out of ass.
That's my saying. That's my hashtag catchphrase. I don't know. I haven't
I
seen
don't
it
know.
in a
He,
while.
he says
but
it has a lot of
that
plot
shirt.
holes and it left him disappointed. And
It's
he
not like
saw,
they
he
can do no
saw
wrong.
he saw Wild Wild
Yeah.
West in the theaters.
Wow, wow.
But
Okay,
Whoa, whoa,
wait.
whoa,
but then
wait,
again,
wait,
but then
hold
again,
on.
he was 6.
So he's gonna in one thing say What Lies Beneath is terrible, but Wild Wild West.
Is Will Smith in What Lies Beneath?
No.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, we don't know what technically lies beneath. It could be Will Smith.
He also still has one baby tooth, so he has 32. So he's
How do you
like
still have a
Julia
baby
Roberts.
tooth?
Dude, pull that thing.
He's probably like 15 or something.
No, he's like 26. He's
No,
a young.
Wild West. That was
He's
like
younger than us, for
2000.
sure. And
I
he
don't
was
know
6.
what Wild West was.
Let's see. David Black has some alternate titles for Point Doom. Pointy Boobs.
What have we
creeps.
done?
Yeah.
We've created an army of disgusting perverts. All we have to do now is give them
You're
knives
welcome.
and drop them on an airstrip near you.
Where should we fly to? Blipswick, sir. 2 creeps and 2 little ladies. Ice-T dies, and it's all downhill after that.
That is 100% true.
And Leisure Suit, Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
Speaking of games that should be made into movies.
Right?
Yeah. Leisure Suit Larry.
That's pretty much what this was, wasn't it?
Called Pornhub.
I've never heard of this. What is on the site?
It's about hubcaps.
What?
I get that.
Yeah. That's all we got for reader feedback Point Doom. If you'd like to leave
I don't
feedback
get
for
it at
us, go to our YouTubes.
All
I know
right.
you're all watching the live broadcast, but come back, watch it again, and leave another comment.
Or just give it a thumbs up for us.
Or a thumbs
You
up.
missed content. You always do this.
What?
You always miss comments. Black
I don't-
Donner
I don't
says
read
there's
'em
just
all.
one game that should be a movie, Fallout.
That would be cool.
That'd
That'd
be
be
cool.
really weird, but it'd be cool.
Fallout's a fun game.
Which
Like
one?
the originals or the remake?
Las Vegas?
Vegas.
New Vegas?
Yeah. Vegas. I guess, yeah.
That's
I
fucking
try.
great game.
I do not like open world games.
I don't usually, but that was a fun game. I lived in Vegas though at the time, so I'm like, ooh, that's
What
that.
if it
I was like
was covered in-
sightseeing
yeah.
my neighborhood.
Okay. The time has come. Spiv, what do people do?
What do? They leave an iTunes review and let us know their favorite Evanescence song.
Thank you. All right, let me pull up this shit. Okay,
there more
everybody
than
just
one?
chill for a second while I pull up the goddamn. What the hell is this thing called?
It's called. What are we doing?
Wheel.
I got carried away with the amount of tabs.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, the wheel.
Spin it.
All right, everybody's calm down. My God.
What are you doing?
All right, here we go. Sharing
The
my
wheel has-
screen.
It has one movie on it now. What's the point?
It's getting low.
No, I did literally. Yeah, I added Mind Warp because Aaron was the only one to comment about something. Fuckers.
We get like 7 recommendations in that channel every day.
I know, but
I just picked one.
I was over. Okay, so
I
we
did
got
random on the
Witchcraft.
tracker.
We got Witchcraft 3.
Witchcraft 3.
Which is god awful.
The Divorce.
I cannot wait.
We got Mind Warp, which is Bruce Campbell's post-apocalyptic something. Looks pretty fun. Death Spa.
Yes,
you
Death
know,
Spa.
And I don't know why Meltdown's on here. I hope to God it's not Meltdown.
What is Meltdown? I don't even
I
remember what
don't
this is.
know. I don't fucking remember. Let's just do it. Here we go.
Death Spa. Death
Good
Spa.
night.
Oh, it's faster this week.
Yeah, wow, I got energy.
Oh, Death Spa! Yay! Death Spa's great.
Someone turned the water too hot.
This will be fun. I'm excited.
This massage is too hard.
All right. Death.
And that's not the only thing.
Let's go check out that trailer.
Death Spa, an exercise in terror.
What a fantastic weight reduction program. People get so thin they disappear.
Don?
I think we
Don,
just
do
saw
you
the
know
end.
something about a death spa? What the fuck is going on in that video?
Oh, there's so much in this movie.
It
You
looks
guys are
fun.
gonna love it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good time.
Blood.
That is what we are watching next week. John, have you seen the Death Spa?
I've seen parts of Death Spa, and it is a good time.
Okay. That's what we're checking out. It is available on Vudu for free if you have
Nice.
a Vudu account. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Like a YouTube.
Otherwise,
Isn't that
you might
Walmart
have-
No, it's
streaming
not YouTube.
service or something?
it's like
Yeah.
Walmart's. Like I remember, like you get Blu-rays and you get.
No, yeah, it comes on Voodoo platform.
The full movie is on YouTube as well if you don't want to pay for it. Which I say pay for it because it's only like $2 or something on Amazon to rent. So just do that.
It's
You'll
worth
get
it.
good quality and it'll be worth it. So that's what we're doing next week. Death Spa from 1989. It's gonna be a great time. John, thank you for joining us for this episode. It was a good time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I enjoyed myself.
Well,
as
you
always.
will be back in a couple weeks because Lindsay's going on vacation, and you're gonna have to fill in. So I'm just letting you know now.
All right. Cancel the vacation with the family. And got it.
All right, cool.
That's big shoes to fill, but I will attempt to fill them poorly. I need a redo on that the intro thing again. I don't know what the hell.
Nope, that was a
No, it
masterpiece.
was perfect. It was perfect.
A human
So much
being
tequila next time.
on a runway.
On a tarmac.
All right, that's gonna do it, guys, for this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, can you please do us a huge favor? Go to iTunes, leave a review. That helps out the show. I constantly get emails every week from Chartable letting us know how we are failing in iTunes and falling further and further down in obscurity. So the reviews will actually help with that. And then if you actually watch the show and you really like it and you appreciate all the time and effort, just so you know, I had to spend a lot of time making 42 clips just for this movie alone, plus all the other, 47 clips just for this movie alone. So there's a lot of time and effort. I know it doesn't seem like it. That
Chris
we do.
had to stare at boobs for so much
a lot of work.
time.
Feel bad.
It was
for
I
him.
a
discovered
labor
them.
of
I didn't even know
motion,
they were in the movie
Fast
at the
speed
time.
scrubbing. He just had to keep. I mean, over and over. It's just torture.
So I'm just letting you know, a lot of time goes into this. So if you appreciate that and you like the show, then consider joining the Patreon for $2. You get access to the weekly pre-show, which is like another hour-long podcast every week. That's just about nonsense, but it's a good time. So go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow. That's it, guys. We'll catch you here next week for the Death Spa. And John, thanks again. Good.
I need a massage.
My back is so tight. I need
Hugo Stiglitz.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.